What's up, y'all? Welcome back. My name is Michaela, and this is my first piece of 2026. It's actually a prototype. I decided that for all the pieces that I create moving forward, I'm gonna make a prototype of them. I am a new woodworking artist, therefore I am not good at woodworking yet, and I wanna be really, really good at it. And so the only way to do that is to put in a lot of practice. I have the first one drafted up. It took me forever to start. I am learning that I actually am in some ways a perfectionist. Whenever I create, I never have all the answers, like ever. And I don't know why, after not creating for almost a year, I thought that I would be able to just jump back into things just because it's been marinating in my brain for like 10 months. I'm just gonna start without having all the answers per usual. If you watched the last vlog, you saw that I was working on the table. The table is still not done. Would I really be an artist if I actually finished the things that I work on? No, I wouldn't be. So in true artist fashion, I'm gonna abandon this and start on something else, and I'll eventually get back to it. But basically what happened was I messed up because I don't follow instructions, which I knew that about myself. I also know exactly where I messed up, so it's not like I have to start completely over. It's just that, a couple things gonna need tweaking in order for me to continue, and I don't wanna deal with that right now. One of the things about being creative is that you get used to going back to the drawing board, you get used to starting over. So I'm not even mad at it, but it's just one of those things where like, not today. Tried to literally dust off my easel. I haven't used it since May. That's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started working on this. Okay. And for 60 minutes, I'm gonna get to work and see what all I can do. If I finish sketching the rest of the figure, cool. If not, that's cool too. I think this thing needs more batteries. I'm not a great multitasker, but I'm gonna try to yap while I talk. I want to be better at speaking. I'm not a comfortable speaker. I feel like this YouTube journey is helping me in a lot of ways. It's like an accountability system for me with building momentum and creating again, as well as just helping me develop myself as an artist. I feel like it would be beneficial to share the process with whoever needs it. Like, I'm not even promoting that this channel exists. If it finds you, cool. If it doesn't and it just lives in the ether for me, myself, and I to reflect back on, that's cool too. But I'm not too good at multitasking, to be quite honest with you, so I'm gonna try to yap about some art stuff and what I've been up to. Over the weekend, I had the opportunity to go to a grant workshop. It was actually the second grant workshop that I've been to. I went to one last year. I learned a lot of things. I took a lot of notes and did absolutely nothing with the information. It's still in the house collecting dust. So this weekend's grant workshop, I took a lot of good notes, but I also followed through and put the deadlines in my calendar. Along with artist applications. There were a lot of applications towards the end of last year that I was just like, oh, this goes into January, whatever, I got time. We halfway through January and I missed all those deadlines. I used to keep a calendar all the time. 2024, I feel like I did very well with being organized, and then 2025, I was just dilly-dallying the entire year. And so I'm trying to get back to being a more organized and responsible artist and be able to apply for things again. One of the things that I learned at the workshop is to change my mindset. When applying for grants, I always think like I'm pleading for this money or I'm asking these people for this money, but it's in exchange. They have the money, they have these funds that they need to do something with, and you as the artist or creative have these skill sets and you're bringing value to the table to do something creative, innovative, maybe incorporating the community, maybe thinking of it like a partnership instead of you being someone pleading and, asking for these funds that you don't have. If you're someone who is like me, change your mindset. It's an exchange. It's mutually beneficial. I just had to do that real quick. It's about time to re-up on a gloss. The other thing that I learned at the workshop was to use everything that you got on these applications. Your story and your identity is what makes you unique and what makes you stand out. So the more vague you are, the more you are probably going to be outside of that small selection pool. So be very specific about the type of creative you are, your background, your story, and all the things that make you unique. Use all of it. I do have plans to eventually pursue something bigger than what I do as an individual artist. I want to do more creatively and do things that will impact and help other creatives, and that opens doors for collaboration. But I see opportunity for that. When applying for grants or thinking, bigger, keep other people in mind. Switching gears a little bit, another thing that I did do over the weekend was go to an artist talk and a few art exhibitions. Made me realize that I haven't had, a solo exhibition since 2022. And I don't think that's completely abnormal for artists. I feel like some people haven't had one, at all. In 2022, it wasn't an exhibition that was up for weeks. It was just literally just a pop-up. The work was up for a day, had an artist talk, and I remember that being such a beautiful and transformative experience, and where it impacted me, but also the people who were in the room. And so the artist talk that I went to the other day was one of those where I left feeling, transformed in some ways, hearing about the artist's story and the things that they have experienced in their personal lives that have influenced what they've created, and how those experiences are universal. It was a familiar feeling. And I think that's kind of the sense that I get from all art exhibitions and all artist talks, is that universal truth and through line. So I'm rambling now, but what I meant to say with this whole conversation is that it's time for me to have, a solo exhibition, all right? That's all I was trying to say. But also, I do feel as an artist who is pursuing art and showing the work, sometimes I go through phases where I don't want to show the work. I literally just want to create. I don't want to pursue things. Sometimes I just want to be and cancel out all the extra shit. It gets exhausting, to be quite honest. It's so exhausting sometimes. But then I go to art exhibits and artist talks, and I realize how important it is to answer the call as an artist or whoever you are to do what it is that you do, because it's very impactful for the people around you, and you never know who needs to hear or receive or see what you have to give. And so this is like something that goes through my head often, of wanting to just completely like dip off the scene and disappear, and then also to be seen because it's necessary and it's a mutual exchange. Like when I show my work and I have viewers, people seeing it, it fulfills me as well as it fulfills them. This year, I've kind of thinking about what if I really do give my all in my passions? Where would that lead me? I feel like previous years I've been very passive, like passively doing it and not really trying hard and giving my all. Not even just with the things that I'm equipped to do as an artist, but just in every way as an individual, like use all the skill sets that I have to become successful and become the type of individual that I want to be. And I don't think that I've done that yet. So that's my goal for 2026. Really, really, really try hard and do my best and give it, everything that I've got. I'm a little rusty. This is what the sketch is looking like so far. I like it. It's been a while since I painted something that small. It's been a while since I painted, period. So I was struggling with like the proportions and stuff. I'm gonna go take a break now and eat some food and drink some water.